Did you know that those thousands of stars that you look at night are just the light of them? Just the light of what has remained of them. They became extinct thousands of years ago, but the fire and the light was so strong that it still lasts in the universe. That, I think, is what I want to last from me when I'm not here anymore. My light, my work, my life. What would you like to be left of you when you're not longer here? How have you evolved in your life? What have you done? Have you done anything? Have you made something that would be useful to others? Have you improved someone's life? Have you improved your life? Did you find any meaning in your life, of your life? Namaskar, my friends, here, Devadatta from Dallas. Welcome to another session of tupodercuatico. Everything is an evolution. Everything is evolution. Everything is a constant change, something to learn, a teaching. Like a star that is born, has a lifespan, and then it fades away, turns off, dies. But the light expands infinitely through the universe. Have you noticed any changes in your life lately? Lately, as in the last 10 years, or maybe more. Because these changes do not occur, they don't happen from one night to another. They really happen, they take their time, little by little. They take kind of a long time. Of all of the changes that I have been through in my life, I think the most important and the most obvious ones for me are those involving my consciousness. It is like that I just woke up from a dream of fears, from a dream of dissatisfaction, of doubts, of resentment, of hate. You start perceiving life in a different way, because one does not fight against life. One does not chase life. One embraces life, fits into life. I think the biggest mistake that we mostly commit is like we're trying so hard to give meaning to our lives. We're trying to give a meaning to our life, looking for it. And we forget that life at itself has already a meaning, an infinite light, like the one of that star. Life is living like a bird, flying like a bird. It's like a horse running in the field, like a very wild colt, like a whale swimming in the deepest part of the sea, of the ocean, with that freedom, no? And you can hear the noise, not the noise, the sound. You can hear the voice of the whale, no? That whistle. It's kind of an infinite whistle, no? It's so beautiful. The secret is to give it awareness. Understand where we are. See where you are. That spiritual evolution is what guides you. Because the greatest evolution we have, it's our own growth, our inner growth, it's within us. That power we have in that silence that make us grow. It's like a flower growing all through in the field or in a mountain through the stones in silence, but powerful. Against all odds, against storms, against rain, against snow, temperature, always in silence, always towards the light, because the flower itself is bringing the light with it. That silent creator of the divine within us. Because one does not evolve towards the divine. One is already the divine. Evolution is precisely that light that illuminates and lets you see it. You're not going towards the light. You are the light. We are the light. Everything that surrounds us is part of that light. That magnificent, infinite, universal creation. It's like we don't need to evolve spiritually because we already are spiritually evolved beings. But we have been taught to forget about it. What you need really to evolve is your consciousness, your experience in life, your emotions in life. The sooner you become aware of your spirituality, the more evolved your life will be. More peace, more understanding, more peace of mind, more logic, more synchronization, more perfection. Because we are spiritual beings, but we don't do spiritual acts. That ego, that famous ego that still is stuck in us, no? In the same spot. In those feelings that they are leading us nowhere. And I'm not saying bad or good, I'm just saying obsolete. I think there's a big difference between wanting to be, I want to be the best one in my class, I want to take the best qualifications, I want to be applauded in order to shine. So the teacher is very happy with me and I'm the first student in my class. No, and there's a big difference between that and trying to be the best, to teach the best things so everybody can be the best. We all will be best students. To teach others to be better so that we can all be better. And talking about evolution, the other day I saw this little video that really caught my attention. It was a sporting event, and actually a sporting event of the Irish Sports Federation. And funny because I went 13 years to a Catholic school, so I know about this kind of mentality, Orthodox Catholic mentality. So strict and so really nothing, that takes you nowhere. But there was this young lady giving these medals to this little girl, very young little girls. I'm sure they were like 10 to 12 or 14. They were not even 15 years old. And one by one, given the prize, and there was this little black girl. And I'm saying black because she was black. She was not violet, she was not purple, she was not brown, she was not orange, she was black, just a black girl. But this very weird thing is that this woman stopped giving the medal and went to the next girl. So all the girls look at the woman like, are you crazy? So I'm asking, where is the evolution here? In this act that should have been nice and happy, and everybody, we're all the same, we're all happy, we're all celebrating the race or whatever it was. So what is the evolution in having a little black girl in between all these blonde girls, or red hair because we were in Ireland? What is the evolution in this sporting event? I didn't see it. Here's the ego again, no? Ego is in Spanish. That ego that insists on making us wrong. But don't misunderstand, sometimes we'll talk about this later because the ego is very important too, you know? I am more than you, I have more than you, I am better than you. Everything that we believe is so important turns out to be not so important. Money, wealth, material things. I know that for going somewhere you have to take a bus, you have to take a taxi, you have to take a train, you have to drive your car. So those are material things, but we don't see them as a material thing. We see them as a materialistic things, which is quite different. University degrees, which is one of the obsolete things because once you have them, they will not let you use them. We really have to try to change our criteria of the worldly success and triumph in our life. That ego that doesn't let you evolve in your life, that does not let you return to your true being, to your higher being. I personally believe that evolution in your life will be seen and will be shown whether you were loved or not loved. That's evolution. Because once you evolve, you're starting to look much further through what you see in front of you. Because you transmute those negative energies. Because actually you don't attack me or yell at me when you're doing it, when you're angry. You attack me because you suffer, because you're still carrying all these past things, no? How have I hurt you? How have I harmed you? Can you tell me? So you get beyond that energy because you're capturing the soul of that energy. The hurt soul, the soul in pain. That's evolution. And before leaving you, I would like to read something here of my personal, what I call it, my personal Bible. That's Tao Tse, chapter 42. The Tao begot the One. One begot two. Two begot three. Three generates all beings. All beings carry the shadow behind the backs and the light in the arms, and the breath of nothingness resolves harmony. I would say the breath of nothingness creates harmony. Namaskar, friends. Here, Devadatta from Dallas. Coolest night in a long time. October the 7th. Infinite evolution to all of you.